What's up, guys? So, quick update on what's been going on. I got a new car. It's not a Mazda and it's not a rotary, but don't get me wrong, I love rotaries. I love my RX-7. I'm never gonna get rid of that thing. So that thing is here to stay. But I did get another car, and it's a brand new car. So let's just get right to it and show you guys what I got. So I got the new Supra. So I was looking for a new car for a while. So I was trying to make a decision on what car to get. So I made a deal with my wife that whatever car I got, it had to be an automatic. So yes, it's automatic. They only made them in automatic, but it has the paddle shifting, and that's pretty cool on this car because it's actually pretty aggressive, which makes you feel more connected to the car. The cool thing about the car is that it already sounds really good. You put it on sport mode and this thing starts crackling and shifting all aggressive. Even though it's brand new, it already feels like it's modified. And the other thing about these cars is that if you do a little bit of research, you'll see that it doesn't take much at all to make this car really fast. Just a downpipe and an intake and a tune is good for like 420 wheel horsepower. Then if you upgrade the turbo on top of those other mods and put it on E85 or race gas, you're looking at 600 wheel. That is pretty insane for how much power you get with such minimal mods. So that's another reason why I chose the Supra. I bought it last week, and then 2 days later I already started ordering all the parts for the car. So for the appearance, I already bought all the mods I'm gonna do because I have to have this thing looking good. So I already got the wheels, I already got the tires, I ordered the front lip and the springs. So I'm just waiting for everything to come in. The front lip is gonna take about 8 to 10 weeks to get in. And then I'm just waiting for all the other parts. I ordered the springs and I have no ETA on that. So I just hope they come in soon because I do have the wheels. But just check this out. Got the Supra, got the FD. It's like a perfect match. They just look so good together. And like I said, I already bought the wheels. I have them here with me. These things are amazing. This is like one of those wheels that I always wanted to have in one of my cars. So I went with the Worx racing wheels, the TE37 SLs. These things are so clean. I think the blue with the white is gonna be just perfect. So I hope all these parts come in soon so I could put this thing together so we can start looking super good. But let's move on to the next thing. Another thing that I've been doing because of the whole pandemic, since March I started building a racing simulator. Let's go to my game room and let me show you what I got. So this is what I've been putting together. Like I said, I've been doing it since March, and it didn't always look like this. This is probably version number 4 or 5, I'm not even sure. I started off playing on Xbox, one big TV. Everything was completely different. So I pretty much just started upgrading little by little. I kind of got addicted to these things. I just wanted to keep upgrading, and that's how I get sometimes. I just get into something and I get crazy compulsive and I just want to keep improving and getting better and making it crazier, so that's what I did. So just a quick little overview of what you're seeing here. So the rig is actually a next level racing rig. Let me get this out of the way. This is a next level racing rig that's been modified, because I'll show you what I did right now. Let's go through the other stuff and I'll get back to this right now. So let's start off with the first thing you see. It is a triple monitor. These are 1080p 144 hertz for the specs of the screens. All the equipment that I have is Fanatec. I got this really nice Porsche wheel with a Fanatec hub, and got the Fanatec pedals and the shifter and a Thrustmaster handbrake. I got this wind simulator right there. That's pretty cool. The faster you go, the more wind it blows at you. So that's a pretty cool little feature. Anything to try to make this more realistic, more immersive. And then I got a control panel there. As you can see, when you do races, you could go super realistic. You could make it where you turn on your fuel pumps and then you hit your ignition to turn on your car. You can see I have a few things programmed there. That's why I have them marked. So that's the control for the butt kicker. That thing's pretty cool because all it is kind of getting the frequencies, kind of like a bass speaker would. And every time you hit a bump or little stuff on the road, it vibrates the whole rig. So that's a nice feature to have. I got some speakers connected to this, and then let's move on to the PC. So the PC is where I had all the trouble. So I had Ricky from Throttle, aka Running Solo, and his son Anthony helped me put that thing together, because I had no idea what I was doing, so they really helped me. So they really came through with that. And my brother helped me do all the programming and setting it all up, making everything work together. So a big shout out to them for all the help in making this thing what it is. Now the next thing I'm going to move on to is the seat. This is a track racer seat. As you can see, it looks like a GT seat. This thing is super comfortable, and I like it because it just feels like a real bucket seat, which it is a real bucket seat. And then this down here, this is the butt kicker I was talking about. This thing's the thing that shakes the whole rig. It's pretty powerful, so you always have to be messing with the settings depending on what car you're driving, because some cars it makes it vibrate a lot more than others. And then down here, this is special. This is a next level racing seat mover. This thing is like a motion platform, but it only moves the seat. It's super awesome because you can get all that realism movement out of the cars. This thing is insane. I love this thing. This thing completely transformed the whole rig, and I'm so happy I got this. And the whole rig, where everything is connected, has been rigged up and Mickey Mouse, because it wasn't made for this stuff. So I made it all work. Believe it or not, the whole rig is a next level racing FGT, I believe is the model. So I only used half of the rig, as you can see, and then I put these bars right here to connect it to the motion seat mover. And then I added these other bars up here to keep everything stabilized so it doesn't shake or move around. And it all seemed to work. You can see a bunch of the bars that I put. It's kind of like my strut bars for my rig. Make it all work together, but it works. And then to finish everything up, I put all that up there just because it kind of feels like it closes everything in, and it feels like you're more inside of the car. I did that to the bottom too, and behind the pedals, so it's all dark down there. And then I put this thing together I got the idea from a YouTube channel called Race Beyond Matter. He has something like this and his rig looks amazing, so I had to make something similar. So the reason I like this a lot is because once you put it next to the rig, it makes it look more realistic, like you're actually in the car, because it follows that piece of the roll cage down. So like when you're sitting in the car, it feels like you're really in the car. I'm gonna grab my GoPro and put it on so you guys can see how it looks from my perspective when I'm in the car. And then I'm gonna put the camera on the outside so you guys can see how the whole thing moves. It's pretty crazy. So before I jump in the rig, let me introduce you to Kobe. Here's little Kobe. Kobe, say hi. Kobe, say hi. Kobe. All right, so let's just jump in the rig. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.